All right, y'all, I promised you we'd go through the board members of Harley Davidson. Here's the first one. Meet Allan Golston. He's the president of the United States program for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. How did he end up on the Harley Davidson board? The World Economic Forum even touts him as a contributor on their website. Does this scream Harley Davidson to you yet? And he is a big believer in DEI. In fact, here he is on LinkedIn championing the new DEI officer at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He also absolutely loves using the term Latinx.
A white adult is twice as likely to have at least an associate's degree as a Latinx adult.
Maybe this is just my hot take as a fellow Latino, but anybody who's dumb enough to refer to themselves as Latinx probably should not be allowed to have a college degree unless they majored in stupidity. Now let's jump to equity. Allan loves the concept of communist equity because that's what equity really is. It's a Marxist term that means that you need to take from others, push other people down who are excellent, and lift people up from the bottom so that they're at the same exact place. Equal outcomes for all. He loves equity.
Our primary aim is to ensure equitable outcomes in the systems that we're focused on.
I mean, he's really giving you those vroom vroom vibes, isn't he? And this is unlikely to shock anybody at this point, but Allan here exclusively donates to Democrats. And that Mike Johnson you see there is not the Republican Mike Johnson. These are all Democrats, every single one. Him and a guy named Steven are listed as repeated donors to the Pride Foundation. So if you're a biker out there, you're still wondering, how did Harley Davidson go woke? Why haven't they fired their CEO? Why did they donate money to these Pride events that were crazy? Why did they do these crazy trainings with a book called White Fragility that essentially is a book based off of the premise that we're just a racist country and it's all rooted in white supremacy and basically everything sucks? Well, if you have board members like this who are super into DEI, they love equity, which is a Marxist term again, and they also are donors themselves to these pride companies or pride foundations that themselves support the transitioning of children, well, what do you think is going to happen to the companies that they're on the board of? They're going to go woke, and when pressure comes in, even from their own consumers, some of them are going to be so committed to their ideology, they will not say, you know what, it's not appropriate for me to push my personal values, my personal politics into this public company because we have a fiduciary duty to shareholders. Instead, we're gonna go back, we're going to just be neutral, we're going to be a neutral company that makes great motorcycles. I don't know, I can't tell you if they're going to do that. I hope they do because that's the right thing to do in my view. But if they don't, I don't think it's any secret why. I think y'all can see from just this, and there's more stuff, I'll put more of it out later. Just from this, I think you can see why that has not happened yet, why they have not turned back yet. If you're a Harley rider, speak up before this company is destroyed. Let them know how you feel about them turning this company into a purveyor of wokeness.